shit. This 1,000. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Shit, you coming? Spin the check and get it right back.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Eazyy TV bringing you guys another Need for Speed Heat video. Today we have another banger. Now, the thing I will say about this car, a lot of you guys asked me to do this car. A lot of you guys asked Craig G to do this car. And I've been looking at the comments and stuff, and I wanted to actually test it out. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, this car is fast. It's really fast, but it doesn't compete with the RSRs. It doesn't compete with the Evos. It doesn't compete with the Paganis, like, you know, the top tier cars, but it is a nice little fun car. The only thing I really don't like about it is the fact that it's stiff, is very stiff, and it stiffens out a lot on turns if you don't e-brake, and then sometimes if you do e-brake, it'll like do a real hard turn and you would just lose a lot of acceleration, you will lose a lot of speed. But I'm not even gonna lie, the car is dope. Let me get, all right, this ain't the car, my bad. That's for another video. Disregard disregard that car that y'all seen right there. All right, my bad. We finna get into the other car now. You know, we're not gonna bring out that bad baby just yet, but we're gonna get into this other car. So here we go right here. All right, so I guess you guys got a sneak peek of probably the next car that's coming out like later on down the week or something. But here we go. So we got the Golf right here, the GTI. This is my pizza boy car, man. For some reason, man, it just looked like a old school pizza boy car. Like, even though it's modded out, just look at it. It's like, it looks weird. Like, it's like real, look like a little Minecraft car. So I don't know, but you guys see it, man. I got the Eazyy TV in the front, man. I got my, you know, my YouTube in the back. I'm gonna show you guys all the stuff that I have on this car. But let's get into performance. So the performance side of this game right here for this car, I am using the 2.8 liter flat six for this car. I did try other engines and they just weren't, you know, they wasn't hitting. So most of these you're losing something, but you're gaining torque. But I don't want to lose horsepower and 0 to 60. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the 2.8 liter flat six for this car. The stats is 4.2, 10, 8.8, and 10 on that one. We have all Ultimate Plus cars, not cars, parts, crankshaft, ECU, cooling, exhaust. We have a turbo up in here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna show you guys a dual turbo. I believe you lose something with the dual turbo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you lose torque and you lose horsepower if you use the dual turbo in this car for this engine. Now I don't know how it is for the other engines, but I know for this engine in particular, you lose out. And then, you know, I have the one of the 15-pound tanks of ultimate nitrous. I'm also using the track suspension, elite brakes. I'm using race tires, which we've been using race tires for a long time, and people just now getting hip to race tires. But you know, it is what it is. And we have elite plus clutch. We have a 6-speed in here. If you go anything higher than a 6-speed, you don't gain anything. But if you go anything lower than a 6-speed, it look like you can go with a 4-speed, but those gears are so long, I wouldn't even recommend doing that. You can if you want to. You gain 1 speed, but I wouldn't mess with it. And I just keep the 6-speed. If you go with the 7-speed, maybe let's just go with the 7-speed. The 7-speed will probably be cool too, because it'll get quicker into the gears. But we also have a track differential, and I always have the same thing: nitrous refill and nitrous extra mix on my cars. All right, so with that being said, let's get into the customization of this car. It is a little, you know, regular wrap that somebody did, and I added my own little stuff to it, so it ain't nothing really too much into it. As you guys can see, my stance is real low. I like my cars low to the ground. I got some camera on the front, camera in the back, just a little bit, not too much. But yeah, all right, so the body that I have on here, as you guys already know, we don't even have to go over the rims because y'all know what rims I'm using. I have the forged top. You can go with the Volkswagen if you want to, and you can go with the red top. Me personally, I went with Forged Motorsport, blacking out the windshield. And then the hood is the Speed Hunters. You can go with the stock Volkswagen. You can go with the Forge, or you can go with the Speed Hunters if you want to. Me personally, I like the vents on the side and the vents on the top, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go with that one. And then the grill is the Volkswagen grill. If you go with this one, the only thing that makes it different is it's like chromed out a little bit, and I can care less for it being really chromed out, so I just went ahead and left it stocked as is. The front bumper is the Rocket Bunny. You guys can go with the Volkswagen if you want to. You can't use this one if you have a certain splitter on here. You have another Volkswagen right here, Speed Hunters, Forge, but me personally, this one fits the car better for me, the Rocket Bunny, so I went with that one. And then the splitter that I have is the Forge Motorsport. You can go with any one. You don't have to get that big block at the bottom. I did start off with this one, like one of these type at the bottom. I think it was maybe this one right here that I started off with, and it was cool. But once I saw this that looked like a fucking snow plow machine in the front, I was like, yeah, I want to use that one. All right, I actually want to use that one, so I went with that one. The headlights are Speed Hunters, and as you guys can see, you guys can go with any ones you want to, but I kind of blacken out the headlights. The front fenders are Speed Hunters as well. I think you can't get the Rocket Bunny with the side skirts and the spoilers, so you guys can check those if you want to. Me personally, I went with the Speed Hunters. And then also the mirrors, I actually changed the mirrors. Now these are original Volkswagen mirrors, but me personally, I wanted to go with the red ones because the red ones go with the theme of the car. All the other ones don't actually change color, so I went with the red ones with right there. Side skirts are also Speed Hunter as well, and then the rear fenders is Speed Hunter as well. And then we're gonna get into the back. So as you guys can see, man, I kind of plugged my YouTube in this thing. A lot of people that was already in Crazy Stream already seen this car. They see me use and they see me plug my YouTube in it. So, you know, if y'all got a friend, man, and y'all want to recommend somebody to some cold ass Need for Speed content, man, tell them come to youtube.com/Eazyy TV. You feel me? I would appreciate that. But once again, you got Deadpool on the back of the license plates, man. I kind of went with the dead. I want to name my cars everything something different. So if I do a black and yellow, that'd be Batman. If I do like red and blue or something, that'd be Spider-Man or Superman. If I do like purple and green, that'd be Joker. If I do green, that'd be Hulk. Like, I want to do different stuff like that with my cars, name them something different. But right now, this is my Pizza Boy car, aka my Deadpool car, as you guys can see. So in the spoiler, I really don't have a spoiler on here. I recommend that you guys do not put a spoiler on here. That looks like the dumbest shit ever to put a spoiler on the back of this car. All right, the trunk lid is the regular Volkswagen one. Like you guys see, the got the Deadpool license plates, and then the tail lights are Speed Hunters. I blacken out those. The exhaust is the Speed Hunters as well. The diffuser is the Carbon, and the rear bumper is the Speed Hunters as well. Let's go ahead and take this car outside so I can show you guys my downforce on this car. But as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and rev this bad baby up one time so you guys can hear that engine. Sounds nice. Sounds pretty dope. Ooh, listen to that turp. I love that little fucking shimmer right there, man. I love that little fucking Neptune sound or whatever. But let's go ahead and head outside, show you guys my live tuner. So, hey, let me ask you guys a question, because somebody commented on one of my videos and said something about if you have higher downforce, it stiffens out the car, but if you have lower downforce, it doesn't stiffen out the car, it loosens the car. But if you have lower downforce, it stiffens out the car. But for me, it's kind of backwards. If I go with less downforce, like going to the left of downforce, it makes my car stiffen out. But if I go with higher downforce, then it loosens up my car. I'm not sure if it's something backwards with Need for Speed, or maybe I'm just thinking I'm getting the effect from it, whatever. But for some reason, man, when I use this car, or any car like that with like real low downforce, it tends to stiffen out for me. So I'm not sure. Can somebody explain that to me? I know people gonna be like, downforce equals such and such and high force, but why does it feel like, you know, Need for Speed probably has it backwards? I'm not sure. But here go the live tuning. As you guys can see, I had this on the downforce like that because we were doing drags. Now I do have my downforce all the way down because we, you know, with drags, you kind of want to have your downforce there. You gain quarter mile and you gain top speed on most cars, so I hit it down there. But usually with this car, I had it on a notch from max because it was actually very, very sticky for me, and it actually worked out like this. So as you guys can see, the downforce is a notch from being at the max, and then also we're 2 notches before high on steering. Just show you guys how fast this car can go. It's pretty damn fast, but for some reason I just don't like the turning of this car.
Hello? Who's this?
Hey, it's Roshni.
Oh, I'm honored. How's life off the grid?
Busy. But I got a little time on my hands, so I was wondering. This girl in your crew, Anna Rivera.
Yeah?
And the only thing I don't like about this car too, in that last gear, it takes so long to hit top speed. This car is heavy. I will tell you guys that this car is heavy. But yeah, it's a pretty dope ass car, man. Like I said, it's my pizza boy, aka Deadpool car. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content, man. Always leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. If you got any comments, leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button, notification button. I do got gameplay coming up, but it's your boy Eazyy TV. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'm out.